Hey everyone, I hope you're all having a beautiful day so far. Today I'm going to be sharing with you 20 Amazon home organization items that actually work and will want to make you organize your entire house. At least that's what happened to me, so hopefully the motivation will reach you as well. But I'm really excited to share these items because for one, they work. Two, a lot of them are on sale right now because everybody's trying to organize their home this year. And they work for a lot of different spots in your home. So whether you're working on the kitchen, the bathroom, the hall closet, the garage, underneath the sinks and things like that, it'll work for you. So I really hope you find today's video helpful. If you do, give it a big thumbs up and share it with your friends so they can get organized for the new year as well. Everything that you see in today's video will be linked in the description box below. Just tap the arrow if you're on your phone right underneath the title. There'll be a more button, tap that and it will take you to all the links. You can also follow me on Like to Know It. I share on there as well as Instagram and my blog. But yeah, I'm really excited to share these items with you. And if you are new, hey, my name's Emily. I'm really happy you're here, but we got a lot to get through today, so let's get into it. So this first Amazon organization item is great because it's hard-sided and it holds up. You can stack it, but it comes in 12 different sizes and 4 different colors, which I think is great because you can customize it to fit your home and your needs. And it just worked really well. It held so much and I didn't waste any space in my hall closet, which is where I actually ordered it for. And I really like this because you can stack them as well, and it just makes it nice. You can see everything, but nothing is going to get dusty. The old system I had in there were okay, but things would get dusty and the lid would never stay on if I stuffed it. So I really like that this has a zipper and it keeps everything contained and organized and clean, which is fantastic. And they didn't have a smell, which was even better.
If the end is near, just know that I got you. I'm your armor when things get tough. Know I got you back.
So I decided to go with this original front version of this. I showed you 2 different styles, but this held a king size quilt and sheets for the bed. I could not believe how much it held, plus a blanket. And I add more to it later on. I just like that you can see into it from the different sides. I was trying to figure out which way would better fit in there and stuff. And so width wise, it actually fit almost basically perfectly, and it's just nice, and things that I don't use as often are in there. And then I decided to get on that kick of organizing everything, so I took a lot of things out and things that we weren't using, and then items that I don't use very often I put in these bins, and it held a king duvet as well. So I was really happy with this. If you can't tell, it just made such a difference. Now the hall closet is cleaned out, organized, and there's only items in there that we actually use. Also ordered these organization bags that I thought would have some structure to them, at least in the picture they did, but they don't have any side shape to them. They just fold and take shape whatever you put inside of them. So they are good, but I like the hard-sided option better, at least for what I'm organizing your home. Everybody has different needs, so do what works for you. The price point is a little bit better on them because you get a little bit more, but I wanted to be able to stack them and not have them fall over or something like that, and you get that with the hard-sided shapes that I shared with you. Next up are these airtight food storage containers. These are awesome. They came in a pack of 6, but they come with some spoons that go inside and sifters, but they have a great seal, actually locks out the air. They have a brown sugar one, which works great. You just wet the clay and then put it back in, and it keeps your brown sugar super soft, not hard at all. I like the way they lock, but they also stack together. And then some of the containers actually have a lip on the end that you can flip up to shake stuff out. Really like these. You can find them at Costco usually in springtime, so keep your eye out. They're usually like 1/3 of the cost. Next up are drawer dividers. These work awesome. I like the bamboo ones for the silverware. This one expands side to side, but I really like these ones that are spring loaded so that you can make your area the way you need to. And they sell them in different lengths, so measure the depth of your drawer so it makes sure it fits. But I have them all throughout the house. Really, really like these a lot, and they come in white as well. I decided to find one of these food storage bag containers. This one you can actually hang up on the wall, which is awesome. And this one has a pot for foil and plastic. They slide in through the side. It works really, really well. I was so excited about this, but I did not measure this one first. And so when I put it in the drawer and closed it, it wouldn't close because the top little knobs are too tall. My drawer depth is only 3 inches and this is 3.5 inches tall. So just double check and measure before you order. I gotta find another one, but I really like these clear jars. They have a great seal on them. They do come with labels, but I made my own, and these are the 6-ounce jars. I like these because they hold a little bit more than just the regular jars you find at the store. They do sell smaller ones like 2 and 4 ounce, and they sell bigger ones. I like them because I can fit a tablespoon in them for measuring. They're wonderful, and I've had them for a couple years now, and this is how they look, and they are fantastic. And the seal goes really well on them, like I said, and then you can put the expiration date on the bottom with a marker if you want. Love those. This next set of organizers is my favorite because they have dividers and they are stiff-sided so that they hold their structure really well. I'm really happy about these, and if you're not close to an IKEA, these are a great option. I like how they're all a little bit different. They have lots of different colors that you can choose from as well, which is great. So depending on what look you're going for your drawers, but I really like these. You can configure them however you need to, and I decided to try them out in the kids bin, and instead of just having everything in a one bin, which I thought would be easy, it's not so much for them. Now there's a compartment for all their socks and individual items, and then that fit inside of the regular organization bins, like the 13 by 13 style that they usually carry. So I was really happy with this, and it just helps so much. This has made a big difference. Next up are these style bins. These ones just have the cloth that sits on top of them. They worked really well. The smaller ones zippered, but this is a great option for the ones that are similar to IKEA. And these come in a few different colors, I believe. But again, you can kind of configure them. You can use them in the closet, but you can use them to organize other things in the house. This one has the other individual pockets, which is nice, which you don't think much of, but it actually works really well. So this is the IKEA ones that I've been using. They're a little bit stiffer, but I wanted to show you the size is exactly the same. I decided to organize my drawers, and I wasn't sure if I liked the individual dividers, but it makes a huge difference, keeps everything where it should be going. And so I just tried out different things and see which ones I preferred and which not. I used them for leggings, for tank tops, for undergarments, all that stuff, and I'm really happy with this one. So I actually ordered 2 of these, and I'm using all of them. Now it's time to tackle the bookshelf, and yeah, got a lot to do on this one. This is an IKEA organizer for my belt. Really liked that as well. I've shared that in previous videos with you all, but I wanted to organize a few things. And then are these clear dividers. These work really well. I use them on the shelves, but they do go the full length of a normal shelf in your closet. These are a great option, especially if you're trying to divide up a lot of items, that you could use them for books, various different things. They make ones that stick on as well, and they do come in different colors, so you just gotta choose what is best for you and your needs. But I really like this because it's just simple, and you can use it for various items, including in the office, which is really, really nice. I like them for the sweaters and stuff, to keep everything in its own compartment, and it just feels a little bit more organized having them. Are they necessary? Maybe not for everything, but they do make a good difference, I feel like, depending on what you are organizing in your home.
A new place, a new home, for a while, let me feel alive.
Battery organization is really good to have. I like these because they actually lock in, so if you're carrying them, they're not going to fall out. They actually push and snap in, but they're easy to access, and they're not going to get ruined, and it's just easy. They come in all different sizes. We've had these for years and really like these, and you can organize them in containers if you want to. But we also like our rechargeable batteries a lot. We use these as much as possible, and you can find these online or also at Costco. This next organization set, I was not expecting too much from, but I absolutely love it. It might be one of my favorite out of everything that I bought, but it is this 13 bin organizer that stack and you can configure it however you want, which works great for drawers. And I ordered this actually for some kitchen drawers, but I ended up using it in my bathroom to organize, and I have space left over, which is like amazing. I love that they're clear. They come with little silicone pads for the bottom so that they don't move in your drawers, and I just love them, and they slide as well too. I only got rid of a couple items out of this drawer that were expired, but I love the fact that these stack saved me so much more room. Couldn't recommend these more. So this next organization item I was really excited about because it had different compartments and you could stack the features as well, but it came warped and I wasn't very happy about that. And I thought, well, if it's gonna come warped, what is the next set gonna do? So I didn't end up going with this, but if you're looking for a great alternative to that one, Target has some great ones in all different shapes and sizes. And I use those in my home in various spots and they work fantastic. It's basically the same thing, just a little bit less compartments to them. So still work really well, and I actually used them to organize this drawer that was a huge mess. Oh my goodness, didn't realize how much we weren't really using in here. And again, got rid of expired items. So I really liked the ones from Target because I could stack them, and that saved a lot of space. This is a deeper drawer, so that helped a lot. Next up are these clear organization drawers that are stackable. They come in a couple different sizes, which is great. You can use these underneath the sink in the kitchen as well. You can use it for beauty products, whatever you want, but they stack and lock into place so you can actually open the drawer without it falling over. I like that they stack and take up that vertical space and are really nice. And then I organized this and got rid of a ton of stuff. I'm so happy. Some of the other organizers I've had for a while, but this is a new one to me and I'm very happy with this purchase. I've actually purchased more of them because they work really well. They are sturdy and they stack, which is great. And I like that they have a full back on them, but an open front. And if you want to access them just from the top, you can, but if not, they're really nice. They come in a few different sizes as well, which is nice. I got this size to fit into my hall closet. And I like that they slide and they snap together. It's really nice, and I use them to organize my decor. So you can use them for shoes or clothing, or in the garage to organize different things. Really like these a lot. I was on a mission to organize this closet and I did finish it. The other bins that I had been using before were these. They actually have a top to them, which are good, but I needed something stiffer, a little bit firmer, so that they would hold fragile items. And this just allowed me a little bit more room because, again, it's like creating a shelf in there and everything has its own space. So really liked these a lot, and it just made organizing this closet so much better. But at the end, this closet is actually empty. I got on an organization roll and did all the closets in the house. Now you all can see how I organize all my decor in the house. I do it in this little closet and another one. But like I said, I was determined to downsize a bit, so I got rid of quite a bit and donated it, and I am really happy with being able to now fit it all in one closet. The next organizer works well for a lot of different items. I used it here in our game cabinet, and I use it for puzzles and different games that are odd shaped that maybe are too big. You can condense it down and just put it in these bags. They hold quite a bit, and they haven't ripped at all, and I've been using them for years. I liked this organizer because you can cut it to the size that you need and configure it for whatever you're organizing. A lot of people use this for clothing and undergarments, but it just clicks together. And I really like this because you can cut them again to the shape that you need, and you can make it however large or small you want. So in this case, without cutting it, it wouldn't fit into the organizer, and so all I would do is cut off one cell and then it would fit into that. So that's kind of nice, and then you can organize the way you need to, and you can use it for craft supplies, batteries, whatever you really want. This would be great in a utility drawer. All right, so this next item I had high hopes for, I was really excited for, but was a total fail for me because it did not hold its shape. The sides folded in and it just didn't have any structure to it. And when you're organizing, you want things to look aesthetically pleasing, but you want it to look like it's actually where it's supposed to be. And with this one, I just couldn't get that. So that's an out for me. I like the other options better. And this is my other decor closet. It's actually in the guest bedroom, and honestly, I could fill the entire thing with just pillows. So before Christmas, before we had our guests, I actually got rid of quite a bit of pillows. I'm talking like 10 or so. And then I was like, you know what? I feel like I could do better. So I'm taking it all out. I'm determined to get everything, all my decor, to fit in this one closet. And guess what? It did. I still have to add another shelf in here, actually 2, so that it better utilizes the space, but I got rid of so much. So many pillows gone. You know, you don't realize sometimes how much you're accumulating until you take it all out and you see it and you're like, whoa. So I definitely recommend doing that when you're organizing. And a lot of them are pillow inserts. So I kept 6 total pillow inserts, and I have all the different covers to go on them. And then when I buy a new pillow that has a cover, I get rid of the insert and just keep the cover. Now there are a few items in here that I only use around once a year, mainly Christmas items and stuff, or fall items. So those I actually got the Amazon Basics vacuum seal bags. It comes with its own pump, and this is different from the other bags that I've used in the past. It actually screws on and it vacuums out all of it. It doesn't take much effort really at all. I sped it up so you could see how quickly it goes down. Really like these bags. They held up great. And then the nice part is when you take off the pump, it doesn't leak out all the air. So I really recommend these a lot. They come in lots of different sizes. So I got the larger bags, especially since I was just doing pillows. So I fit all the Christmas pillows, and I downsized on those too. And I put them in these bags, and now they sit at the very top where I only access them once a year. So I'm actually using a organizer dresser that I had in the office for some craft supplies, and you'll see that in a second. And it was a lot, basically a huge mess, but I wanted to get rid of this dresser in here so that I could have a smaller unit and then put more shelves in here and just utilize the space like I said. So this one actually came from IKEA. Like these, I use them in my closet and they're wonderful, but I'm trying to organize the space a little bit differently so it can function for lots of different items and still be available for guests to use it when they come. I typically organize really well once a year, and that's usually in January, where I just feel like we need a fresh start and things just you know, you want things lifted off your shoulders and a breath of fresh air. That's what organizing does for me. And so tackling the office closet was a lot. There was so much to go through, but we got rid of a ton that we weren't using, and items that we wanted to save for the kiddos are there. I created shelves just for crafts and school supplies for them. It just ended up working really, really well. I'm very happy I was able to put things that I'm not really using too much of, like sewing items. I put that actually in a bin that I'm going to put in the garage. So things that you're not going to use very often, put those somewhere else. Don't let them use up that vital inside storage that is you're going to be staring at all the time. And I got rid of a ton of crafting supplies that they're not using, I'm not using, and giving those to a friend. So it worked out really well, and it just feels good to let go of a ton. 3 carloads gone, and I could not be happier. So let me know if you're organizing on what you are doing and how motivating it is. Once you tackle one spot, you're motivated to do another. At least for me, I was. After finishing that small little hall closet, I was like, I think I can do more. And I did, and now that hall closet is empty. I've never had an empty closet in my house before, and it feels fantastic. So I hope you enjoyed today's Amazon home organization video and found items that you can utilize to make your home a little bit more functional and organized for you and your family. I will have everything linked down below in the description box. Just tap the more button right underneath the title. It'll be all there, or the arrow. I'm really happy to have everything organized, and I'm just on a kick. I still have a little bit more to do, but I've accomplished way more than I thought I was. So hopefully that motivation will make it to you and you can accomplish a lot yourself. But whatever the case, I hope this video helps you out. If you'd enjoyed it, give it a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, and hit that subscribe button. I love to be able to inspire and motivate you here on my channel. With that, I hope you guys have an amazing day. Thank you for spending part of it with me, and I'll see you in the next one.
But I need this night for the last time.